Beach ball at death forever. The pig is kicked. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Gauntlet picked up, and now I'm getting ready to bludgeon you over the head with the gauntlet. Let's kick this pig.
Let's kick this pig. Anyway, we're drinking. We were talking about Lord of the Rings, and then talking about that hole your trousers get because you don't wear your fucking pants right when you're in the Marines.
No, you got to buy a size
now
up because the crotches in Marine Corps trousers, and I don't know what they're wearing these days.
They're still wearing Marpet.
They got rid of though. They got rid of the sauce, so they might as well have done everything new. Like I was stuck with that bastard. Yeah. Like they even got rid of 5.56 for the new squad automatic weapon.
Yeah, I don't know. Did they get rid of it or are they just phasing it out? Because those are two different. I mean,
I think they're phasing it out. I don't know that they're getting rid of it. I don't know any. I guess we could talk to Stockton about it. I don't have a whole lot of. I don't know. I know a few active duty Marines I could talk to you about it, but shit, they're all gunnies now too. It's weird.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Most of the people I knew that while I was in were fucking senior staff NCOs or fucking warrant officers now.
I look at my face in this video and I think of the fact that like I'm older than the guys who stayed in when I got out who are now gunnies. And I'm like, yeah, am I what a gunny looked like? I don't think so.
dude, a lot of gunnies were like fucking 28, man. Like you're older than your gunnies were.
I'm significantly older. I'm like master sergeant age, but like I don't feel like I am. And also, I don't know. I definitely don't feel like I comport myself like I am, but I haven't been in the Marine Corps for 15 years. So
that's true. Fucking, there was a guy at my first duty station. We called him Wolverine. He was our battalion sergeant major. He got in a motorcycle accident and had several of his bones fucking replaced with like titanium and shit, and then had the other ones like welded together.
Adamantium man, all right.
Yeah. He also smoked 3 packs of cigarettes a day and was the fastest runner in the battalion. So, yay, the fan's on. So we called him Wolverine.
I remember one time I had a guy like very rightly point out to me. He's like, we finished our PFT and I lit up a cigarette because as one does. And I had just run what was not yet my best, but it was close to it. It was like 18.5, which is pretty solid. But I had not yet hit I bust out 300s like it's like second nature goal. But I ran an 18.05, 3 mile. And it was feeling pretty fucking fuzzy about it. And I lit up a cigarette like, yeah, that's an accomplishment. And my buddy's like, James, he was like, you have any idea how fast you might be if you didn't smoke cigarettes? I'm just like, you could talk to me when you're as fast as I am and you don't smoke cigarettes. He's like, yeah, but seriously, like maybe if you didn't smoke cigarettes, you'd be like really fast. I'm like, I never thought of that.
Nah.
I guess I'm just going to have to run harder. and that was my solution.
Well, have you tried just running harder?
Like, have you tried just running harder? Oh, I'm glitching out, I think.
That is terrible. Well, my fans are on, so like I don't know if you can hear that or not.
It's all gone wrong. Am I still audible?
I can hear you if that's what you're asking.
I'm still intelligible. Okay. But my video stream is frozen. So that's good. Oh, well. Try not to be distracted by it.
Oh, well,
it didn't freeze on the most unflattering of faces. So like, oh, okay, here we're at.
Hey, we're back.
No, I did end up getting my 3 mile down to like 1740 while being a 2-pack a day smoker. So work harder, James. I love it. He was
goddamn legs up.
He was a good guy, yeah. But yeah, work harder. So how many guys in the Marine Corps just my middle name is James? Like how many guys in the Marine Corps just Jimmy? Like
a lot. There's a lot of people named that fucking.
I think there's a Yellow Card song about that.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't listened to a lot of Yellow Card.
His mother missed me was 2 weeks from 20. Like, it's a sad song, but
sounds simply irresistible.
His buddy Jimmy dying. Oh yeah. Can't relate. Oh wait. I know 2 Jimmys who have died in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, weird freak accidents too.
Both in helicopters. Yeah.
No, that's weird because, like, I know plenty of people that have been in helicopter crashes, but they've all been, like, soft landings, and it's like, yeah, you sprained your ankle, or, like, you had to swim up from, like, the bottom of the ocean and you puked blood for, like, an hour. But, like, you're all right.
This is public record, so it's not too telling to say that I knew the guys. Like, Jimmy Casadona was in the gunner seat of an Apache during training. Optics malfunction caused them to fly straight into a mountainside. Probably didn't have much to think about, so I'm thankful for that. Because, like,
Yeah, that was probably pretty quick.
it was, yeah. God bless him. There was an open casket session just for like friends and family and Marines, and there was like very tasteful pillowing and padding around the body to try to de-emphasize the fact that there was nothing above here. But it's kind of hard to de-emphasize the fact that there's nothing above here when like you've got a bunch of pillowing and padding where everything above here would be. But it's like, no, maybe that's just covering it up. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't think you felt a thing. I'd take comfort in that. He was a great guy. The other one was James Speedy. He didn't go by Jimmy. He went by James. And he was in that crazy. I'm gonna get my Nordic countries wrong, but I think it was a winter training ops event.
Probably Norway.
And I thought it was in Sweden, maybe.
It might have been. They're both NATO.
Yeah. Just crazy Osprey crash, and just nobody walked away from that one. It took a while to find the bird. Real small town. Grew up with that guy. It's crazy. I know two Jimmys who got taken down by helicopters.
Jim.
His mother missed him. He was 2 weeks from probably 30 at that point. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird to think about. All that Marine Corps shit was like, for the most part, before you were old enough to get car insurance.
Unless you switched to Geico.
Yeah. I don't know. I got Geico. I like him.
I've got USA.
All right.
Yeah, I've got USA. Yeah. I'm on my own plan, and they've treated me well. Except for when I had a motorcycle. They were happy to finance my insurance policy, but they weren't the ones actually like rendering the insurance policy. They weren't actually facilitating the insurance policy.
Right.
They were like, yeah, you're buying insurance through us. Progressive is your insurance company though, which is really weird. I'm like, well, maybe I should have just gone through them. They're like, no, it's cheap through us. We promise. We swear. Don't go talk to them independently. I'm like, why can't you just insure a motorcycle on your own? They're like, we don't do motorcycles or jet skis. I'm like, you guys are a military insurance company and you don't do motorcycles?
Yeah, that seems like a wasted opportunity. Like fucking, it's a Lance Corporal. He'll pay for it.
Yeah, if they're happy to take your money and do all the work. But the fact that they're like facilitating it through no insurance, it has to be more expensive. Like you're going through a company to another company like that, and for it to be worth their time, there's got to be some kind of somebody's paying more money somewhere. Like it's weird. Motorcycles are fun. Let's talk about books. We were doing Lord of the Rings, and we were watching the
also,
animated...
I'm gonna turn off the big fan real quick. Keep talking, I can hear you.
I'll do it, you fast fuck. We were watching Lord of the Rings, the cartoon movies and the music, like Less Can Be More, Frodo of the Nine Fingers, Where There's a Whip There's a Way, and just like really enjoying the 70s-esque of it. I want to say 80, actually. I want to say 80 is when Return of the King animated came out. 1980 proper.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I'm not sure off the top of my head. But the guy who was singing the song, Frodo of the Nine Fingers, with the fast like fingers, like the fucking super 1970s, like early 80s, like vibrato. Like I don't know how you sing like that. It's incredible. I'm like, man, I really miss this kind of singing. And Tripp's like, sounds like the guy who sings some of the recordings at church. So now we're investigating that.
I mean, it really sounds like
stand by. What was his name? What was his name? Who sang the songs?
Let me look. It was something Yarbrough.
Yarbrough. This is like a fucking JoJo name. Darby.
Glenn Yarbrough.
Glenn Yarbrough.
Yar,
Cool.
bro.
And he apparently
Yar,
also
bro.
he sang some "Yar, bro." Yar, bro. Yar. He apparently also sang some church songs. So like now we need to find out if this guy like recorded hymnals for the Catholic Church. Suddenly it reeks of hypocrisy in here. Oh, if it isn't the Catholic Church.
You know, I haven't watched fucking Helsing in a minute. I normally watch it around Halloween, but I didn't this year. I kind of feel bad about that.
Helsing Ultimate Bridge is a Halloween thing. I got really bogged up in Scream this year. Scream 1, 2, and 3. Highly recommend revisiting if you haven't done it in a while. Big fun. Big fun.
Other thing about Scream, though, it's funny because there's two movies that really rips off. One of them is When a Stranger Calls, and the other one is the movie Black Sabbath, after which the band was fucking named.
I think the point of Scream is, though, it's a parody horror movie played straight. So it is unapologetically ripping off horror movie tropes. So I don't think that it was trying to be quiet about ripping off When a Stranger Calls. Yeah. I think that it was trying to. I think that it was like referential, and it was probably hoping that a lot of the older audience members recognized that. It was just like, ooh, and also you get to watch Drew Barrymore basically star in a mini film. I love it when movies set the rules and the function and the world of a movie in like a mini movie at the beginning of the movie. I adore that. I adore it when a movie tells you everything and nothing in the first 5 minutes of a movie. And the Drew Barrymore versus the Ghostface killer in the first 5 to 10 minutes of Scream is a beautiful microcosm of what the whole movie is. Like just like set pace launch, right? It's awesome. It tells you the rules without telling you the rules. It sets you with the killer without telling you what the killer is, because it doesn't reveal the twist to you, even though that scene can only work because of the twist.
Right.
I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen Scream, even though the statute's limitation on that is pretty fucking expired. So go watch Scream. Like it really, it just the kill couldn't have been carried out without like the way the way you understand things work by the end of the movie for like what the kill is doing. Like I love those little like mini movies at the beginning of movies. Like horror movies do it very frequently. Other movies kind of dabble with it. The Matrix is a great example of this, though. The Trinity scene in the beginning of The Matrix is a great little like micro movie at the beginning of the movie. You're not meeting the protagonist. Neo's not in the first fucking 10 minutes of this movie. Like, it's a rule that the first person you see is going to be the protagonist. And the first person you hear is Trinity. And the first person you see doing badass hero stuff is Trinity. And it just like does so much stuff with her, like Agent Smith showing up like, no, Lieutenant, your men are already dead. And like Trinity jumping up and doing the Matrix spin, kicking a guy, into a wall.
Into another dude.
Yeah, and another dude. The hell is that? What happened there?
Oh, fucking, it won't go to fucking Instagram for some reason, or Facebook for some reason, so I added it on Instagram. See how it works. Because we're just fucking around right now.
Yeah, all right, we'll find out. I'm just like, there's two of me.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, I know you guys can't see the full picture, but there's a lot of weird shit going on at the screen. Also, I get a feed of what's going on over on my other screen, and it's a good 30 seconds behind.
That's awful and distracting. Yeah.
Fuck it.
But yeah, like Trinity jumps up, does the and her hand is so elegantly posed. Like I can never get it right, but does the spin kick that iconic. But it was used so well. And what that scene did, like she's running, she jumps from one building to another. You have a cop go, that's impossible. Like she can't fight agents. She gets
wait, why can't she fight Asians? That seems a little racist.
I don't know, because she's in love with Keanu. She can't fight agents. We don't know why. They're terrifying. They can jump over buildings too. Yeah. She gets to a phone booth. She has to run and grab it. She disappears somehow, truck crashes through it. These microcosm movies in the beginning of movies. Microcosm is not the right word for it. That's just me being like fucking.
The movie within the movie.
These tiny mini movies about the whole movie before the movie that tell you so many rules of the movie without explaining any of them. I adore that. I love that kind of thing. And there's other really good attempts at it where I'm like, wow, you nailed this. This was cool. Like the first Star Trek reboot movie with Chris Pine. I really enjoy the like Captain Kirk's dad. What is it, James Kirk? No.
Yeah, but the Chris Hemsworth played him. The dude that played Thor.
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth.
Famous.
What Kirk was he playing? He was
He was. I don't know what James Kirk's dad's name is.
Yeah. I said James Kirk a minute ago, but I realized that's just Captain Kirk's name.
Yeah.
Shreky's gonna hate me. It's like, oh, let's name him after your dad. No, it's Tiberius. It's terrible. It was like his middle name.
James Tiberius Kirk. Yes.
Jim. Yeah. That whole opening sequence was wonderful. I really enjoyed it because it was like a whole movie in and of itself. I like those sequences even when they don't do what I was just describing though. But there's a difference between that and a sequence like Scream in The Matrix, where it's actually subtly doing the whole movie and telling you all the rules without explaining any of them, and you'll get them as you go later. I think that's brilliant. And
it's a lot better than just like a massive expedition dump. Like fucking,
it's so much better than that. Yeah.
Like I don't watch Cinema Sins anymore, but like he is right about reading.
Yeah. Narration. Yeah. I don't watch Cinema Sins anymore because like, and I actually, this isn't a hate thing. It's a ICU like respect thing. He used to be able to make a living off of loving movies, and spotting sins in movies, and that carried him very well for a number of years because he was clearly a cinephile and watched a lot of movies, and he had a sharp eye and he spotted a lot of sins. He said no movie without sins, and anytime he had the great argument that like pissed off fanboys can't come at me because I'm a pissed off fanboy too. I'm only doing movies that I love, and that was true. But at a certain point, he ran out of that.
Well, they only make so many movies.
No, you can only watch and love so many movies. It is what his channel turned into. When he ran out of movies that he had watched and loved and could sin, honestly and deeply, what he had to do was start grabbing movies, early privileged release maybe, and just like watch them and sin them on the fly, which for any attentive viewer, we're going to spot sin inconsistencies where you sin something for not being explained, and then it gets explained, and then you sin the explanation too because you didn't.
Yeah, you didn't do the fucking math on it.
Sit down and like carefully like monitor and enter your thing, and I'm like, I see you.
Well, he also does a lot of stuff now where, well, I don't know about now, but like in the last however many years, where it's like that's not a sin that makes sense within the context of the movie. You fucking dolt. But go ahead,
like,
ding it.
I want to say fucking dolt. But at the same time, I get what happened here. It's like, well, I'm making a lot of money off of like keeping up on this, and most people don't give a shit, and it doesn't really matter. My only issue with it is that it is a little bit harmful because there are a lot of instances where you're showing 20, 30, 40 minutes of a movie, and you're essentially a revered critic at this point.
Yeah.
If this movie just came out and somebody's watching your video instead of the movie and you're just tearing it to pieces, I think that it's a little irresponsible for you to like be as negative as you are. But I also see where you're coming from because like you started off doing this for a reason. You kept doing it for a different reason. You and I both like money too. Like, money is cool. And if it doesn't feel that harmful and it's not necessarily like, just unambiguously ethically wrong, then like fucking go for it. I just don't like it anymore. And I used to love it. And then that's where I stand on it. I used to love Cinema Sins. I used to find a lot of joy in it. I was sitting here saying, I know you love this movie and I love this movie, but you're shitting on it in a way that's fair. And I get a better dopamine dump out of that these days from like Film Pitch.
Yeah. Although fucking, it's funny though, because film pitch is very much like he's only got like 10 things he says besides like this is what's going on in the movie.
Yeah,
Catchphrase,
it's not advanced.
catchphrase,
It's not,
catchphrase. But it's good. It works.
It does work, and it's also he usually just calls things out about movies that are like a little weird or wrong or dumb or even bad, without just shitting all over the movie.
Yeah.
He's just talking about like the way these decisions were arrived at. You can stretch your imagination there a little bit. It's not too hard of a stretch to be like, oh, you love this movie. You can kind of tell when he doesn't. You can kind of tell when he does. But you're like, okay, so why did bad thing happen in the movie? Oh, because studio exec said, yeah, but I love money. Oh, really? Like,
so the movie could happen.
Easy, barely. Oh, so the movie could happen. Oh, okay. Like, and you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, and you know what? That's fine. That's a fine explanation for it. It's different than sitting it and going on a 5-minute rant about why the director is an asshole and shouldn't have a job. And it's just like he turns these people into these ambiguous, not real characters of producer, writer. And I think it's pretty harm. I actually do think that it's harmless.
I have a point to go in on this, but before I do that, for some reason, this isn't showing us Instagram comments, but Matt the Destroyer says, "Hell's yeah, guys from the audiobook, awesome." What's up, Matt?
Hey, what up,
Matty the Destroyer. But on that though, fucking
Madeline, M-A-T-T,
Matty, M-A-T-T-Y, the Destroyer. Hey guys, who's your favorite character out of the whole franchise? Remind me to go back to fucking sinning movies. Actually, we'll come back to that in a minute. With this.
Who's your favorite character out of the Smoke and Fairy Tales franchise?
Yeah. And you think of that while I'm talking about something, but like going back to movies real quick. You, I, and a guy named History Daddy. This is over on History Daddy's YouTube channel, but we had a full like hour and a half long conversation on how Paul Verhoeven didn't understand
the Verhoeven effect.
He didn't understand the fucking movie he made. And more recently than that, and I wish I had known this.
He's still
no. And I didn't know this at the time. But like all the stuff that wasn't in the book that made it into the Starship Troopers movie wasn't a 1988 anime. Like Johnny Rico instead of Juan Rico, you know, all-American football player.
It's funny,
hair, blue eyes,
and I think Peter Jackson did the same thing. I think he saw the rotoscoped Eastern Western film studio with Eastern Animation Studio collaboration for the Lord of the Rings and the rotoscoping, and he loved it and he wanted to see it through. Yeah. And he took a lot out of that animation movie that wasn't in the book. That movie spoke more truth to his cinematic adaptations, I think, than the books did. Yeah. If he saw a camera angle or a setting that he liked, like the hobbits hiding underneath the tree from the Nazgul while I kicked over and like dropped bugs, it was like fucking 1-to-1 with the rotoscope.
That was
What'd you say?
That wasn't the Rankin Bass movie. I said it was the Rankin Bass movie. That wasn't the Rankin Bass movie. It was the
no.
It was the Rob.
Yeah, it was I can't remember the names of the studios, but it was a collaboration. Like that was straight up 1-to-1 out of that. And there's a lot of other shots that I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, I mean, granted, they didn't have Viggo Mortensen trip over his sword while running. The way that was in the rotoscope.
They did have him trip over a helmet and break his fucking toe. So I mean,
didn't trip, he kicked it.
Same thing.
Why are we saying that? That makes us.
Anyway, while we're on that, favorite character from the whole Smoke It Fairy Tales franchise, Matty the Destroyer says his is either Glade 1 or Stockton. Matty, I don't know where you're at. I don't know if you've listened to the audiobooks or if you've read them, but my favorite character out of the entire Smoke It Fairy Tales franchise is a tie between Penelope and Margaret Vickers.
Margaret Vickers is pretty dope.
Yeah.
And I know that Margaret Vickers is your favorite character in the long run. She gets better as she goes.
Yeah.
My favorite character is McBland.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is, Maddie? Do you know who McBland is? Have you picked up on that character?
Very few people have. Also, he's at Audiobook 6, so he knows who Margaret Vickers is, but doesn't know why Margaret Vickers. Margaret Vickers is going to be here for a minute, Matt.
Margaret Vickers carries on.
Yeah.
Carry on. I'm teasing. It's not McBland. that McBland is my character, my contribution, and the whole point of McBland is that the book hasn't been written yet. We talked about this in a former podcast. The rest is still unwritten. McBland
Doesn't exist.
is a mysterious character. Yeah. But he's in all the books. He's in dreams. How does he get there? Like, and if you want to use him, you can too. I'm McBland, and so can you.
Okay. Matt just finished the chapter where Thatch kills Hornigold. Buddy. Buddy.
Okay,
buddy,
right.
You're in for a ride.
I don't want to do any spoilers.
I don't either.
I was going to talk about the books a bit with you since we were doing the thing. But since Matt,
if someone else brings it up, we will.
Maddie, since you're chilling out, we're not going to do that to you. We're going to fucking be respectful because I fucking hate spoilers. I fucking hate them. Also, hi, Maddie. I'm Chuck LaVoki. I'm the narrator for that book.
Yeah. Also, this isn't a spoiler. This is just I'm pointing something out. In the beginning of the second book, 2 or 3 chapters into it, when Hank finds out that Penelope's pregnant, she says that if it's a girl, she's going to name her Mary Reed. If it's a boy, she's going to name him Edward Thatch. History's a little disputed on this, but Blackbeard's real name was either Edward Teach or Edward Thatch, and I thought Thatch sounded cooler. For reasons. But yeah, that's where you get your piratey shit. Yeah, he does. Yes, Matt. Chuck does do Doc as well.
I just opened it up on Instagram, so I can see the comments now. Yeah. I voiced Doc, and just my voice. I also voiced Fritz and Gladewine's husband,
Jerry.
Yeah.
Did him a little dirty, didn't I? Though, because like he dies off screen, and you only know about it because Gladewine has a fucking flashback. It's like fucking Russians.
Fucking Russians. Yeah. I also did the voice of Fritz, and I was going for a Dr. Archibald type character, and wanted him to be as annoying and pretentious as possible. And with Jerry, I was kind of going for a Patrick Warburton. You wrote that. Like, I can't do it right now because it's late. And I took a nap, so my voice is all croaky. Jim Croaky.
Is it croaky or crochey or croak or cock?
Fucking no, I think it's croak.
I think it's crochey.
I think it's crochey.
I always said Jim Croak.
Again, I said a comment on TikTok. I'll ask again. Do we hear about Hank and Doc later in the series? I'm the only one here. Come on.
Do you want spoilers or not, buddy?
What the fuck do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Okay, look, hey, Matty. Again, no spoilers, but I will illustrate something from previous books. It's established that Hank and Doc are immortal. Also,
Sure, fucking go. All right, so you don't care about spoilers. You're just mad that there's not a Wikipedia article for this.
The last word in the third book is click, not bang. Have some patience, buddy.
Maddie, are you reading or listening?
He said he's listening.
Okay. There's a whole reason I'm narrating books 4, 5, and 6. The entirety of it was for a cool moment that I don't want to rob you of. so just stay tuned, okay?
Just keep listening, Matt. Like you'll love what happens. Promise.
Yeah. Hank is fucking immortal. You know that. He's not gonna get like he could get like atomized and be okay. All right. So like Hank and Doc are gonna be back. That's not a spoiler. They're fucking immortal by magic berries. All right.
Yeah.
That's plot. All right?
Also, the last word in book 3 was click, not bang.
Don't give too much more than that.
Okay. I'm not gonna give too much.
Maddie, I'm not telling you shit. I will promise. Greetings from Ontario. Oh, hey, Ontario, we got fucking Canada up in here. Sick.
Well, let me know what you think when you get there, Matt. And trust me, you'll know what I mean by get there.
Not Matt, Maddie.
Sorry, Maddie.
I'm saying I'm gonna call you Maddie.
Hey.
Matty. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta fix
no,
this.
we had fun making that book. I personally think out of what's out now, audiobook wise, like 6 is our strongest one, but also fucking
I can't wait for Maddie to get to the end of book 6. I think you're
yeah.
gonna be fucking pumped. I think you're gonna be fucking stoked. I think you're
But
gonna be like,
also
what
though,
the
like
fuck?
the series so far has been building up to the end of book 6, like Easter eggs all the way fucking through the entire thing. Because I'm doing a ground up rebuild of the first book right now. I got women to play the women parts, so you know that kind of stuff. And I know how to do audio editing better, so I'm excited about that. I'm on chapter 13 or 14 right now. But like while I'm reading it, I'm like, there is so much foreshadowing in this. Like there is a chapter where it's pretty much just Hank and Penelope are like on a date and they're like on a walk just talking about shit. And they're talking about like random movies and like stuff they've been through and shit. And almost every fucking thing they say is foreshadowing for shit 3 or 4 fucking books later. It's like, I don't think I did that on purpose, but it's so fucking close.
No, you did. You did. Because like I remember like, all right, so you and I were like on ship together when you read the first 2 books.
Yeah.
And fans who have been on podcasts of this before, like, yeah, I was on the bottom of Shard, rest in peace. Pieces. When yeah, jeez, fuck. Bottom of Shard, I barely knew thee.
And yeah, Matt, I know you're on TikTok, buddy. See ya.
Same shit on TikTok. Should be noticed. And we got Arms.
What's up, Al? How's one of my other? I haven't talked to him in a while.
Ow, Arms.
He's an army guy. Fucking, he was an Afghan about the same time I was, but I didn't meet him until Instagram. So you know,
that's sick.
Yeah.
I was on ship with you for the first 2 books. You literally wrote 2 books on a float, which, for those of you who have never been on a float, you got a lot of time. Like you got a lot of time. And Tripp had tackled the idea of writing this series earlier in his Marine Corps career. But hadn't like gotten too far. And at the time we had a lot of really fun problematic characters like Lana Del Rey and Justin Bieber, who were like actually part of the story. And like there is a version of that book that exists.
Yeah, it never got published. But the first draft of that book started off with Lana Del Rey being a CIA agent that was going around,
and Justin Bieber being a sleeper agent for the Russians.
Yeah, going around
fucking kneecapping like with Hank in the car.
Yeah. But then Zoolander 2 came out, and imagine Zoolander 2 and Smoke Pit Fairy Tales. That was the original fucking plot. That and like there was a lot more sex scenes, and most of it was Doc banging fat chicks.
Yeah. Also, in the first version of that book, the first chapter is just Doc and Hank cheating on their girlfriends. Hank is playing interference for Doc. Doc sleeps with the chick in his Mustang, and Hank plays interference with the chick that he doesn't like, and ends up, I don't know, I can't remember, probably vomiting on her. If I know you as a writer,
yeah.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it again. Vomit fetish. Smoke Pit Fairy Tales. It's I see you now. I waited until it had happened like 5 or 6 times before I finally called you out for it, but definitely a vomit kink. No shame. No judgment.
And I can't wait, since you're also narrating the Litany of Vice right now. I can't wait for you to get to the vomit scene, because I think it's my best one yet.
Of course, there was going to be another one. Did I hadn't called you out yet when you were writing that book? I called you out after it was done.
Yeah.
So now you're going to be thinking about that when you write those scenes. I hope I didn't ruin your ability to write vomit spots.
Yes, I'm going to have to move the poop. Yes, I'm going to have to move the poop.
I'm sorry, man. It's just something you just do. I want it to be natural. I want it to happen naturally. I don't want to like ruin your ability to like vomit smut all over the fucking place. Did you write Hank Dash
modeled after your own personality? So yes, for the most part, and the reason for that, and this is kind of explained in the first book.
Self-insert characters. Yeah.
Well, the thing is though, is like I was, when did I write that? 2015. That was like in the absolute height of like Navy SEAL self-suck fucking tell-alls.
That's also a solid yes and no though, because like yes, your experiences, no, not your personality. Because like Maddie asked after your own personality. Hank has
Hank's a lot more of a dickhead than I am.
Hank has resemblances to your personality in terms of the way he talks and the way he acts, but
yeah,
you're not Hank. He's a fictional, ruthless motherfucker, and you're definitely not Thatch. You might have been Thatch when you were 22, but you're not Thatch. Like,
well, the other thing though is like there was a part in the first book when they're at the ball, and Gladewine tells Hank that he should write a book, and he's like, "Only fucking assholes write books," or he doesn't say it like that, but it pretty much boils down to like, no, only idiots fucking write books. No, especially about them fucking cells. Like, I'm not going to go write I'm not going to be Tim Kennedy fucking running around Afghanistan fighting Al Qaeda with a fucking sea bag full of grenades, even though that was a lot more recent than I wrote this book. But the point still fucking stands because a million fucking, I went there and I done this and I did that. And I really cannot stand the fucking, I'm so cool, look at me fucking books that they don't even fucking write. Cause like 99% of the fucking military tell-alls, it's like, this book is called Badass Action Guy by Sergeant Badass with the help of Writer Dude. Writer Dude wrote that entire fucking book, and Sergeant Badass just put his fucking name on it.
Gave an interview. Yeah. Probably gave a very long interview, but like, you gave an interview to an author who's capable of like capturing your experiences in literature. You didn't write a book.
Like, I forget what the guy's name is, but the dude, was it Matt Best has a book called Thank Me for My Service or You're Welcome for My Service or something.
Matt Best 11X?
What?
Matt Best 11X?
Yeah, that dude.
Okay.
And it's a really good book, but the guy that wrote it, and it's by Matt Best with the help of other dude, but with the help of other dude, that dude writes really good fucking books. I've read some of his other fucking shit, but I can't remember his name right now. He's the sergeant major with the mohawk in the Range 15 movie.
How Arm says it's also more fiction than your books. I don't understand the comment. Do you mean that Tripp's books are more fiction?
I think he's saying that Tim Kennedy's fucking lying ass is more fiction than my books.
I don't know
if you pay attention to the controversy with that. Like, so he wrote a book called Scars and Stripes, which caught some controversy because there's a whiskey brand named that, and there was a name of Vietnam written that.
They say yes. So okay, proper interpretation.
But like, there's the book absolutely insane where he's doing shit like talking about, so I had a whole sea bag full of grenades and I had them on my back. I'm on the back of the truck, just like pulling the pin out with my teeth and throwing them. And it's like, okay, all right, 50 grenades, yeah, sea bag full of 50 grenades, like straight up Cotton Hill shit. Like, I killed 50 men. Sure he did.
A sea bag full of 50 grenades. I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, then you're not paying enough attention to Tim Kennedy.
Nobody puts grenades in a sea bag. Sea bags don't make it to combat. What the fuck?
Well, the other thing though, and this might be a terminology thing.
Sea bags are for airports and for MCT and boot.
Well, the other thing though is like, and I don't know this, so someone in the comments is gonna have to correct me, but like, does the Army call those sea bags?
I don't know.
No, they have a different name because they don't go to sea. Yeah. But Tim Kennedy had a sea bag, and I was like, "Well, you're a Green Beret. Does the Army have sea bags?"
But what about Special Forces? Fuck Special Forces!
You know how gnarly an animated live action movie about the books would be. Fuck, man. Whenever I listen to the audio and the atmosphere and shit makes. Hey, real quick, fucking over on YouTube. I deleted all the fucking videos and I started again. There's like 2 fucking chapters up right now, and they're mostly B-roll, and then like I have like I don't know, I like Photoshop fucking stills together of the characters and then like use an AI to like make their mouth move while they fucking talk, but it's coming together pretty fucking sick right now. So Maddie, if you want to see that, it's on YouTube and it's coming. And an aviator kit bag. Not a sea bag. So it's weird that he had a sea bag, not a kit bag, but I don't know. You know, to be fair, I wasn't there. I don't know. Maybe he did have a kit bag full of fucking 50 grenades.
The Airborne, and they gave us great bags for parachutes. My favorite bags, honestly, it's just like a giant fucking green suitcase with a zipper on it for parachutes. Those are my favorite bags ever. I regret not owning any of them because like fucking big fucking canvas fucking bag with a zipper on the top and like two big awesome handles on it. Like that was the best bag ever. It was for like stuffing your parachute into when you landed after a jump.
Yeah. And to be absolutely fair to that though, I don't know what kind of grenades they were, and I have seen 50 grenades used in a firefight, but they were out of a Mark 19. So I don't know. Maybe he was doing a Predator and he was just like manhandling a Mark 19 with the fucking belt going into his sea bag on his back. I'm using my
Sergeant Avery Johnson captured a cache of enemy grenades and used all of them. And the radiation for those grenades made him uniquely radioactive in a way that, because of the Orion program, made him immune to being infected by the Flood. I'm talking about Halo.
On that, though, also, Maddie, I see your comment. I'll come back to that in a second. But do you remember in Call of Duty World at War where there's a scene where, like, you're out of ammo and the only thing you have is mortars and you got to, like, punch the mortar on the ground and fucking throw them?
Are you waiting for a comment?
Do you remember that part from the game?
Instagram's got a delay. Wait, what game? What?
World at War. You're in Okinawa.
Oh, I haven't played World at War since
PlayStation 3 when it was on. Yeah, but anyway,
yeah,
I love that scene, and I thought it was bullshit. But in real life, some dude on Okinawa got a Medal of Honor for doing exactly that. I was like, oh, huh. Didn't think that was a real thing.
So that happens. All right, yeah, sick.
Yeah. So apparently I forget the guy's name, but also Maddie, how long did it take you to write the whole novel series?
What? The plasma grenades against the Covenant?
No, probably the fucking using fucking mortar rounds as a fucking grenade. So I started writing it. Yeah. So I started writing it and started writing Smoke Fairy Tales in 2015. I think the last one came out in 23. Beginning of 23?
Was that 2015? Yeah, we got on the boat in January, didn't we?
Yeah. So beginning of 2015. So 8 years for the whole series?
Yeah. 12 books, 1 million words, 8 years. Yeah.
Ish. Because I finished the last 3 probably 6 or 8 months before they published. But I had to do all the artwork and then wanted to make sure everything was like cogent throughout the fucking series.
Chosen Reservoir, no bullshit. Fuck.
Yeah.
Grandfather's fucking chosen.
Yeah.
Chosen. Fuck. Badass.
Dude, I watched something the other day, and they were talking about, like, you know how, like, everybody refers to the Battle of Chosen as a tactical retreat?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, that's not at all accurate, because a tactical retreat implies that you don't have to fight your way through it. Because a retreat, you just, like, run away. But it's like, no, you have to fight through the way back.
They were closed off.
Yeah.
Yeah. They understood that there was one direction to fight.
Yeah. And then also, House has Army Side, which is something else people don't fucking remember.
If I'm not mistaken, Chosen is where the famous Chesty quote comes in.
Yeah. Those poor bastards, they got us surrounded.
They got surrounded. Like, well, that simplifies the problem. We can fire in any direction.
No. And then Bradley said that in World War II because Nazis had him surrounded. And he's like, those poor bastards. But people forget that. Like, it wasn't just.
It says, well, then we can advance in any direction, or we can fire in any direction.
But people forget that it wasn't just the first and second Mardiv. Like, there were some army dudes there. There was a lot of fucking Brits there too. Like, that wasn't just a Marine Corps thing. But
what's your favorite video game of all time if you had to choose 2?
James? Had to choose 2?
Halo Combat Evolved, Hollow Knight,
Metal Gear Solid 3, and Doom 2.
Oh, those are really good though. I spoke fast.
and actually it's Doom 2 and then Metal Gear Solid 3 because like I still play Doom 2 like at least 5 hours a week.
I'm thinking of the games that I like sunk the most hours to. Like I continue to replay Halo Combat Evolved, the original, on OG hardware. I have a CRT TV. I continue to replay Halo Combat Evolved on original hardware. I love that game. I adore it in its original form. I recently got my younger sibling into playing it on original hardware. We got a CRT TV. We got an Xbox plugged into it. It's fucking dope. There are glitches that you could do in the original game that didn't work on the ports and the versions afterwards that I remember talking to people about on the internet and forums on Bungie.net even like how do we make this work while we were like workshopping glitches and speedruns before that was a community. Halo Combat Evolved is definitely my favorite game of all time. It will never fall out of love with me. I love that game. Number two is always going to change because
it's cycles.
It just depends on like what game I've put the most love into recently. Silksong, fucking dope. Hollow Knight, fucking dope. Helldivers 2, fucking dope. Love it. Any Metal Gear Solid game, honestly, fucking dope. Like I fucking love those games. Whenever or Dead Space the remake, what a game! Play it if you haven't. I love shooters and platformers. Basically, it's like the two genres of video games that I spec into the most.
Yeah. Also, Maddie was saying Twilight Princess and Brutal Legend. First, Brutal Legend, extremely underrated game. Secondly, Twilight Princess is the best Zelda game. And I'm going to point you towards a guy, I think his name is Rashid, but he's on YouTube and he just does like metal covers of shit. And he did a metal cover of most of the songs of Twilight Princess. Yeah. And they fuck.
I don't want to take away my love from Zelda. Like, I know I said like platformers and shooters. I adore Zelda. I have played every Zelda game. Zelda, I don't consider a genre. I consider it a franchise, and I just am committed to the franchise. So it doesn't jump into like my top games because like I just love The Legend of Zelda. I've played every single Zelda game. I love them all very dearly. I love some more than others, obviously, but like I just fucking love that franchise, and I hope they keep making Zelda games.
Yeah. Also, real quick, Hal, don't worry about hijacking it, man. We're here to talk to you guys. Like that's what we're here for. Oh shit! Punch my microphone.
His division was. I want to catch up with the story. Sorry, I had to get left.
Division was reduced. Like, yeah, dude, that fucking happened, man. Like, I think 2-7.
Kakarot or Vegeta.
Yeah, no, but I think 2-7 at the end of the fucking shows had like 17 fucking guys in it out of the fucking battalion. Like, yeah, dude, like they got chewed up on the way out.
I don't think I have. Wait, what?
I was talking about Chosen.
Oh, yeah, Chosen. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a Zelda patch in my jacket. Which is
you should have at some fucking point.
Oh, no, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. Going gray.
Yeah. Also Vegeta, like hardcore, like fucking like Goku's cool and all, but no Vegeta.
Majora's Mask, which I just replayed like 6 months ago. What a fucking game!
Does it hold up?
Oh yeah, it holds up.
Oh, nice.
Are you kidding me? It's such an advanced, weirdly stressful. Like I can see why this game was like kind of inaccessible to kids. Like game, like I'm like mid-30s, and like it's a hard game.
Yeah,
but I had a lot of fun playing it through again. It's got some genius dynamics and mechanics. I love Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite Zelda game, but it's also it is probably the coolest patch. Like beats just having like a I don't know. My brand for my jacket. Trip and I have different philosophies on this. Like mine is like I want you to be able to see a patch on the jacket and you know what the franchise is from.
Why don't you tell them why you have a patch jacket?
Oh, it was fun. Yeah. So I left this jacket, I forgot it, at Trip's house several years back. And Trip was like, "Oh, if you don't come back here and get that jacket, I'm gonna burn it." I'm like, "Why would you burn my jacket? That's such a fucked up thing to do." So I'm coming back up to visit Trip. And his wife doubles down on this, and she's not a good liar. She's a very sweet woman.
No, but she fucking sold that one because like you're like, "Hey, where's that jacket?" I'm like, "I took it out back and put a bunch of holes in it."
Yeah. He married well. Chip's like, yeah, I'm gonna take your jacket out to the range and book full of holes. So I get there and Trip's like, yeah, so I poked a bunch of holes in your jacket. I did. And his wife is like, yeah, he did. He really did. He poked a bunch of holes in it. I'm like, Mallory is unabashedly doubling down on this. I'm like, that means he took it on a shot. I'm like, okay, why would you do that? I don't understand. But sorry, yeah, I know, public knowledge. Like she's doubling down on it, and like, yeah, you poked a bunch of holes in your jacket. So I'm like, okay, God, all right, show me my jacket. And he takes me downstairs, and what he had done was he had sewn on. I didn't change the location of two patches. The Foxhound patch and the Bullet Bill. And on the back, there's a Sea of Space Cowboy patch. And on the chest, there was the Smoke for Fairy Tales patch.
Did I give you the new patch?
You mean this patch?
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah. Because I ran out of the original patches for the war chests and started putting that's the new patch.
So,
that's in the war chest.
This is a really cool patch. This is kind of part of my desk setup right now because I just like the way it looks on my microphone stand. But I'm gonna build a new jacket and that's gonna go in there. Yeah. But my patch jacket, like after the way he started it, I decided since all of the things on it were just like references to things, none of them were the franchise. This doesn't say Metal Gear Solid. This doesn't say Mario. Sea of Space Cowboy doesn't say Cowboy Bebop. I'm like, I'm gonna go with just references to things.
Well, that's the way to do it though, because I get it. Like if you want to get like a Star Wars patch or whatever, but like I would much rather have like either a Rebel or a Imperial like unit patch.
Yeah,
throw that on there.
People get really excited when they see this jacket because there's something on there for them.
Yeah,
I'm like this patch. One of you watching this might know what it is. Like, it doesn't say the Lord of the Rings. It could, but no, it's the White Tree of Gondor. Like,
yeah, no, and I don't have my jacket on now, but like we went to Comic-Con a year or two ago, and like everyone stopped us, like, dude, what's up with those jackets? It's like, I don't know.
This is probably the coolest patch I own. This is a Boy Scout Jamboree 2005 patch. I traded for it. I was there, and this contingent had Halo 2 patches, and they only made like 135 of them. And I traded for it, and it was just this like Halo 2 like Jamboree patch, which is awesome. And then here's like the Spartan insignia, and here's a mustache that says "Say when." So, do you know? Do you know?
Do you know? Do you know?
Yeah. And then here's instead of having a Dune patch because I love Dune, it's Duncan, Idaho. Our trades runs on Duncan.
Also, Jethro's saying bitches want to see the world burn before mates get to have a good, comfortable jacket. You're not wrong, Jethro.
Yeah.
Good old fellowship, and each and every patch, burn, scrape, and tear has a story. Absolutely.
Scrub some comments. Yeah, exactly. I did. Sure.
Yeah, no, it's a thing. It's fun too, because like you go find fucking cool patches and shit. Like Chuck will attest to this. Fucking if somebody reminds me, I'll post pictures tomorrow. But like, I've had a slew of fucking patch jackets, most of which have become unserviceable because I wear them fucking everywhere. It just happens I'm not wearing one tonight. But
this
like,
jacket's pretty tough.
But it got to the point where it was like, all right, so I got a new house. I got out of the Marines, got a house. I don't want to put these jackets just in a fucking closet somewhere. I'm gonna go buy mannequins and dress them up and have them wearing the fucking jean jackets. So if you come into my house, there's 3 mannequins immediately right there that are wearing jean jackets that are just fucking staring at the fucking main room. Pumpkin Bear, what's up?
Pumpkin Bear says, I'm making mine. You making a patch jacket? You got pics? Pics or didn't happen. Can you post pics in the chat? I don't know.
No, not on this. Fucking, but I'll post them on Instagram tomorrow. If someone reminds me.
I need to make one. I had a vest at one point, but it was kind of years ago. I like the vest idea because when I lived in the South, this jacket was too cozy. And I tried to wear it as often as possible, but like it was too cozy. And I'm like, a vest, you just pull over, fucking whatever. Cool idea, yeah. But I don't know. I like this one. Other franchise shout outs. This is the Ishimura, which is Dead Space.
Yeah.
But instead of just having a Dead Space pass, it's just like I was on the USG Ishimura. Like that's fun. This is the Endurance mission, which I fucking love. Interstellar. I think it's a great movie.
Yeah. Is that a Barney Dick above it though?
What? Oh, this is just a distillery that I made bourbon at.
Oh, okay, no, because that kind of looks like the fucking shift patches.
Yeah, I know. And then you've got a very, very subtle patch. It's kind of hard to see. How do you catch the light on it here? This is the Quick Slash charm from Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
And then just jump wings because I don't know. Airborne was fun. And my unit patch. And then I love Futurama. For those of you who don't know, I am really good at finding 4-leaf or more clovers. I have found multiple.
Wait, real quick. Hey, Pumpkin Bear. Fucking happy belated pumpkin birthday. Yut. Semper Fi. Hoorah. Devil Dog. Marine Corps!
Wait, we got I'm drinking Marine Corps. Yeah, Marine Corps.
Marine Corps.
Was in your sub, and yep, so many local sources up patches on here. I belated Veterans Day, you fucking crying.
Maddie, you should not have given me the knowledge that the slang term "on terrible" fucking exists, because I'm never gonna let any of my Canadian friends live that down now.
On terrible. Oh, that's good.
Good. That is good. You gave me the ammo, man.
It's on terrible. Oh, that's ontological. It's not. What can I say except you're welcome? But I'm gonna steal that diss. Yeah, what the fuck was I talking about?
I don't know. We were talking about patches and fucking shit, but like, no, like the reason I fucking started because like my dad had one that he put a bunch of his Air Force patches on when he was working at a fucking he was a fucking truck driver, and like they had like a jacket they would put on when they went to the cold storage fucking place.
10 Tavern Retrobates. Yeah, fuck yeah.
my fellow Bellow Woodsman.
Alexander Mullen, right? What's the recruiter?
Samuel Mullen.
No, Alexander Mullen.
You sure?
Yes.
I don't think.
All right. Consult the wizard.
I'm going to consult the wizard. I'll consult the wizard.
Alexander Robert Mullen was the recruiter. Yeah.
First.
I know that because my uncle's name is Alexander Robert Mullen, and my grandpa didn't mean to do it.
Oh, no. Samuel Nicholas was the first commandant. All right.
No, we're talking about the recruiter. Yeah.
Recruiter. Robert Mullen.
Alexander Robert Mullen.
He
went by Robert Mullen, but his name is Alexander Robert Mullen.
Captain Robert Mullen. Robert Mullen. I don't know, man.
Well, I was right about the Robert Mullen part.
Yeah.
Pretty sure his first name is Alexander.
I think you just fucking are too hyped up on fucking Alexander Hamilton.
My name is Alexander Hamilton. Yeah, fair enough. Same beers. It's a patch at the local shop here. It's I dig that. They issue a lot of them. Bad street. Can't park there. I just dig a best of my guitar instead of patches this year. I believe it's on Insta. Oh, dude. Trip's fucking Mew guitar is gorgeous. You posted a picture of that recently.
No, I don't think in a while. I haven't fucking played, but no, I got a. And it's weird because this guitar has more deployments than I do. Because before, I think my first Mew, which is my third deployment, I wanted to take a guitar with me because, like, both times I went to Afghanistan, I would like order a cheap guitar off from Guitar Center or something, and then have them mail it to my address in Afghan. And I would always just give it to somebody else. But I was like, I should probably like take a guitar on one of these. So I bought a Bronze Series BC Rich Mockingbird for like 90 fucking bucks. Took it on a Mew. And then I let this guy, he was public affairs, his name was Torres, take it on his Mew because he didn't have a guitar. And I was like, all right, fine. Well, it's been on a Mew with me. It's been on a deployment with me. So fuck it. Here, have fun, kid. And he took it on like 3 deployments. And then I took it to Okinawa. So that guitar has been on 5 fucking Mews, and I've only been on 2.
That's fun.
Yeah.
You've only been on 2?
2 Mews. I did 2 Afghans before that.
Yeah, we only been on 2 Mews? Really?
Well, I've only been on 1 Mew. The 31st Mew doesn't count because we got fucking hammered in Okinawa, got on a boat for a month and a half, and then got hammered in Okinawa, and that's a deployment.
Yeah, that was I did back-to-back 31st Mews, and my first Mew was like way more Mew. And the news showed up, and we really did fucking spend most of the time just drinking the smoke pit.
Yeah. So like it's like like as far as like I can say as the deployment goes, technically 5, but like really I don't know 2.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. We were on that boat for 3 months.
No, we were not. It was a month and a half. Anyway, while you're fucking contemplating that, Maddie, Epiphone Classical V1 fucking Pro Series. Here's the thing about Epiphones is they're really fucking weird because like production quality wise, like they're almost the exact same fucking thing as the Gibson is, but the Gibson has the sexier headstock, so it's got to be $1,000 more for some fucking reason.
No, it depends. It depends.
It depends on which one you get. Sure, fine, but
what is and where it was built. There's one thing that like, all right, the Japanese are very good, but like generally speaking, American built guitars are very good. And it's where it's built. It's where the woodworking was done.
Right, but if you're talking about an electric guitar, 90% of your sound is your pickups.
Yeah, no, 100%. A lot of the quality that these people love to profess is that we have the best wood and the best sound, blah 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 blah. But like, I think I said to you the other day, like the sequence of like quality is as follows. What is your pedal board and amp setup? Then what is the hardware in your guitar? Then what is the wood it was built out of? Everything else is just playability. And I will say that like American made guitars tend to have better finishing on like the fretboard and the frets themselves. They're sanded down better. There's a little more care to love here.
There is a little bit of that.
There's not to say that other companies aren't doing it good enough, and that if you're not a like fucking like mafioso fucking guitarist, like you're gonna fucking notice anyway. So like probably just buy Epiphone if you yourself are not a wicked good guitarist, and if you're shopping for hardware, and Gibson has your fans get really loud.
Go on.
Yeah. Like if and the other thing to bear in mind is fret ratios. Like Gibson Epiphone have the same fret ratios. Fender has different fret ratios.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out like what's comfortable for you. If you're a total amateur guitarist, these things don't matter to you. Your fingers won't notice the difference. But if you start to get very good at a guitar, and then you buy a different country brand or a different even American brand, they have different fret ratios for the spacing on those frets. And that's going to make a big difference. It's almost as bad as the difference between like switching between like straight frets and fan frets. Like it won't bother you if you're just a fucking like whatever guitarist, like you can just switch between whatever, but like it does make a significant difference. Playability on the guitar is the only reason I could ever argue for buying Gibson over Epiphone or buying Fender over Squier.
There's an argument to be
Don't
had
the
there.
hardware. You
but-
can just replace the hardware. But then the secondary argument there is, if you're somebody who never wants to solder anything in your life, well, then there is a reason to buy, like Gibson over Epiphone or Fender over Squire. Because, like, if you don't want to solder, if you don't want to do any handiwork, well, then you're spending money for convenience.
Yeah.
Because most of what you're buying for the guitar's sake, is hardware. The
Yeah.
pickups. Those are
Yeah.
the end-all be-all of what your guitar is capable of delivering. And
that being said, though, like, while you have the Gibson versus fucking Fender argument, like, I am on the BC Rich side of the house, but I also modify the fuck out of my guitars. So, I mean, and you know that. But anyway, going to the thing, there's two things I want to say. At the risk of sounding like a tard, what's a MEU? So MEU is an extremely U.S. Marine Corps fucking term, Marine Expeditionary Unit. But you take a couple thousand Marines and you put them on boats, and then you have them go on deployment on a ship.
Oh, so Maddie, not MEW, MEU.
Yeah. But you have them go on a ship, so they could be like a quick response force or something. So, say something happens in country X, instead of having to, like, I don't know, muster a bunch of fucking troops, get them on planes, get on a fucking war plan together and send them over there. You just already have a couple thousand Marines parked off the side of these people's fucking country. And that's the go from there thing. But also, Pumpkin Bear, I wanted to say what?
A few Marines hanging out. And
well, I mean, because that's the other thing, though, too, because, like,
hemisphere near you, like,
well, I mean, that's the other thing, though, is, like, there's also, like, a big threat thing to that, though, too, because, like, there's a big difference between, like, we're gonna have, like, a couple thousand army guys there in a couple of days. Vice, there's 2,000 pissed off Marines 3 miles off your shore right now, and they're gonna stay there until you stop being an idiot.
I remember what I was gonna say earlier. You go ahead and finish.
But also, Pumpkin Bear, spooky war stories. So there's a guy, he's got a channel on YouTube called Wartime Stories. His name's Luke LaManna.
LaManna, my old team leader.
I've been on his channel a few times. I got a video or two over there. If you're worried about spooky war stories, that's where to find it. But I actually met him on deployment with this dude because LaManna was this dude's team leader.
He was my team leader. Yeah. He picked up Staff Sergeant on that MEU. Wasn't that cute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bald, ye killing my liver for real.
Liver.
The
ball's going to his liver. I hope you're at the ball right now watching this. That would tickle me sick. But if you're not, Marine Corps.
Yeah. What was your ball? I know it's never on the 10th. I've only had a couple on the 10th.
I've never had one on the 10th. I've never been sober. I've never been walkably sober -3 times, and all 3 of those.
Are you at the ball right now? You're at the ball right now, and you're watching this fucking stream,
dude. Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Marine Corps!
Fuck yeah, Marine Corps! Fuck yeah, dude! You're fucking at the ball. Shit. Sorry, I love everyone else, but everyone else can go to hell. You're at the ball. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have the ball myself.
Hey, Rochester Polar Devil Dog. Yut.
Hey, Timley, did you know that the Japanese commander at Tarawa said it would take 1,000,000 men 1,000 years to take that island? And then like the 2nd Marine Division took that bitch in 72 hours because Marine Corps!
Marine Corps! All right, man, I'm so glad I'm drinking Corps right now because Marine Corps. We got a guy at the ball right now. Or gal. I don't know who you are. Timely.
Timely. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Timely. Yeah.
Hey.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Timely, fucking don't punch your master sergeant. I said don't.
Do not
do
that.
Do not punch your master sergeant.
Do not do that. Yeah. What do we both got a sergeant, right?
Yeah.
2 sergeants telling you, don't punch your master sergeant. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Although to be fair, I have no idea who Tim Lee is or where he's at. So like, I mean, he could be like at some fucking like shit house fucking ballroom out in Jacksonville, North Carolina. He could be in Vegas. He might be at the fucking E Club in fucking Okinawa right now.
Dad Lord, what are you talking about, Timely?
Oh, we're old men. You and I are old men. Like I am military retired.
Yeah. Tyler, we were talking about the Dad Lore. Also, where you at? Where you fucking at, nerd?
Also, he's got 2003 in his name. I'm gonna assume I joined the Marine Corps when this dude was still shitting in diapers.
You know what's the 2003 referred to? No shade.
Just
figure out a fucking
just
San Diego.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, that's fucking awesome. That's
wait.
You're in the same city as,
Recruit Depot or Miramar or First Martiv or just somewhere in Pendleton.
Funny. My my team leader, Lamana, who Trip was just referring to, lives in your city. He's out now.
Yeah.
Got a family. I remember what I was going to say earlier. The Planet Express patch.
Yeah.
Trip. I have a knack for finding 4 or more leaf clovers. Anytime I look for them, I find them. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm going to scan a patch. I see clovers. I look at them, and I can pretty quickly discern, there's no 4-leaf clovers here. Like, I just see them when they're there. And when they're there,
autism.
What?
That's your special brand of autism.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, Tim Lee, fucking adios. Don't punch your master sergeant. Do not punch your master sergeant. You have a good night. You're off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Semper Fi.
Gotta go, gents. No, Timely, tell us your job, please, before you go. We love you. Whatever your job is, it's a good one. Hoorah!
Do it.
That's the job. What's your job? I was a 2673 Chinese linguist on a recon team. Radio recon.
Crew chief. Oh, fucking even better.
Oh, crew chief. Fuck yeah. Oh, that's fucking cool. All right, Timely. Enjoy your ball, buddy. Have a good night.
All one of your balls.
I have a really good knack for finding 4 or more leaf clovers. Queensland. You know, I spent fucking. Wait.
No,
You're leaving? You're leaving?
No, there's different guys. There's different guys.
Timley is at the ball. I thought.
Yeah, he's getting off the fucking live stream because he's probably outside smoking a cigarette right now, and he's probably like, hey, that chick was fucking the ass too.
Are you in Queensland right now? No, wait, like Timley, don't go yet.
That's a different guy. That's a different guy. That's Jethro. Jethro's in Queensland.
Oh, Jethro's in Queensland. All right, you're right. Their profile picture is the same color. My bad. All right, yeah. Timley, enjoy your ball in San Diego. I love you. Have a good night. Make good decisions. Don't change the population. Be safe. Have fun. Don't kill anyone.
Population. Impregnate 6 fucking female Marines.
No, shut the fuck up. Be safe. Have fun. Don't change the population.
Be a Marine about it. Fuck.
Anyway,
7-leaf clovers.
Jethro's in fucking Queensland.
Australia, land of the Southern Cross. Dude, no, it's funny because like I was.
Wait, hang on. Here's a patch for you. Yep. Live video ended. Did you end video?
Mine didn't. Once your live stream is full, you can find it. Oh no. Instagram only lets you go live for a fucking hour at a time.
Go back on.
Yeah, I'm trying to, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was my bad. Oh shit.
That ends up being a bad inning.
We'll do it again.
We had people. I gotta show him the patch. It's Rossi. Hope he makes his way back.
Yeah, no, I gotta remember to keep doing YouTube on this because fucking. What are you doing? Yeah, thanks. All right, neat. All right, so we're back on Instagram. We gotta wait for these people to show up. But you were gonna do your Southern Crossing. I was like, dude, I got a tattoo of that. Fucking, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah,
Maddie, there you go. Yeah, hey, sorry, Maddie. Fucking, kind of forgot Instagram only lets you go live for an hour at a time. And then it just cuts you off. So that's what the hiccup was there. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube later, that's what the last.
that's why we got upset.
Yeah.
Who was asking about the who is the Aussie?
That was Jethro if he shows back fucking up. But Maddie the Destroyer. Maddie the Destroyer is our Canuck friend from Terrible.
From Terrible. Terrible. Love it.
Yeah.
Love Canada.
Yeah. Anyway, 7-leaf clovers.
Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, that's a good thing to tell neutrally. Well, like nobody else is on. All right, I gotta move this trash can around. Fucking get out my fucking feet away. So I can put my feet up on you. All right. So I have an knack for finding 4 or more leaf clovers. And I have found a couple of 7-leaf clovers in my time. Some more symmetrical than others. I don't know what happened to my best one. I can only imagine that it's going to get frozen and buried, and I will find it when I get cryogenically frozen and wake up 1,000 years from now.
Yeah.
But I found a pretty good one.
Carlito.
Pretty good one. Before I found it, I was telling Trip on a call such as this. If I ever find another 7-leaf clover, I want to give it to Billy West. That would be really cool. Billy West is the voice of Fry from Futurama.
Yeah.
And there, if you know the show, you know that there are 2 really hard-hitting episodes from like the original run of Futurama. One of them is Jurassic Bark, and one of them
which happened in real life. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Go on.
We don't have to talk about that.
We do have to talk about that. Go on.
We don't have to talk about that. It makes me fucking cry.
Go on.
Yeah. So I'm telling Trip this. Like, if I ever find another 7-leaf clover, I want to give it to Billy West. That would be really cool. And then literally a couple weeks later, I find one. I was like just out in a clover field, and I just like looked down, and I saw a 4, and I followed the plant, and I found a 4 and a 5, and then I found a 7. I found a 7-leaf clover. And I got on the phone with Trip, and I'm like, I found a 7-leaf clover. I would love to give this to Billy West. Not 2 weeks later, Trip hits me up. Hey, Billy West is going to be in my town next week. So you coming up? Yeah, the fuck I am. So I came up, and I'm hanging out at Trip's house. We go and I meet Billy West. And I got to give that man a 7-leaf clover, and he said the lines, and he sang the song, and we took a picture together, and it was great and cool. And I was like, honestly, I got Jen Taylor and Steve Downs, the voices of Cortana and Master Chief, to sign my original Halo Combat Evolved box that I bought in 2001.
Yeah.
I think that the picture with Billy West, me giving him a 7-leaf clover, is like cooler than that. And Halo is my favorite game ever. Like, that is, and it was just so serendipitous the way it all worked out.
Yeah, no, it was cool that it happened.
We talked about it. I found one. You hit me up like, it just worked. It was a matter of months. It wasn't long.
Yeah, no, and the other thing, like, that was a cool Comic-Con anyway, because, like, most of Futurama was there, and, like, I went and got a picture with Phil Lamar, because
Phil
no one was in his,
there.
no one was in his line, and it was funny because like that dude's like this fucking tall. But also Gabby the Bard, I forget what her real name is, but she plays Lady Medusa, the big fucking tall chick from the Resident Evil game that everybody like makes fun of her fucking booty. That chick is that tall in real life.
Chuck must have stuck a horseshoe up his ass.
I mean,
what are you talking about? Is that how I have?
Also, how do you guys do those patch jackets?
We sewed by hand.
You sew them yourself. I don't have mine on. But yeah, no, like sewing's not hard. Like
yeah, we sew them by hand.
It's
I learned sewing in the Scouts.
It's tedious.
Had to sew merit badges. Like I now know seam sewing and repair sewing and a lot of good sewing. The Marine Corps also afforded good opportunities for sewing.
That's actually what we're not talking about on this fucking sewing.
That's what it started out. Yeah, sewing up your crotch when it blows out because Marine Corps pants blow out, the trousers blow out, and the camo trousers. And I sewed it up myself a few times, and then I finally just started going to the fucking tailor and just be like, "Can you fix this fucking thing?" They just keep blowing out. You should buy a size up if you're in the Marine Corps. Buy a size too big. Nobody's gonna notice or care. Just blouse the boots harder, and your crotch might not blow out as hard.
Yeah. Also, Carlito's saying that he's pounding butch lattes. And then watching Marines on Netflix, which is libtarded though. So I have thoughts on this. I haven't watched it yet, but I have some qualms with the premise because, from what I understand, it's about a couple of gay dudes that are going to Marine Corps boot camp, but they can only be gay during first phase because in second phase you get boot bands.
Your favorite
joke. If they're wearing boot bands, it can't be gay. Like that's like in the Bible and the Constitution.
It's in the Constitution.
It's in the Constitution, and not gay for it's not gay if you're underway, and it's not gay for wearing boot bands. So like I don't.
Is
know
the Australian back here? Is he not here?
No, he's not here.
Ah, bummer.
It's all right. Yeah,
we lost him.
But yeah, no, fucking. Yeah.
I'll never get over it.
That show can only be gay for like 2 episodes, like because like you're not gonna do a whole fucking series where they're in phase 1. Like here's an hour and a half of them standing on the yellow footprints, which to be fair would be accurate. I know you didn't do the yellow footprint thing because you're a weird outlier.
I am such
that'll need explained here. Go take a piss in fucking 45 fucking seconds. But yeah, no, when you're standing on the yellow footprints, you're there for a fucking minute, and if you wanted to be a dick, you could make an entire fucking miniseries episode about just like this guy's yelling at me. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I just got off the bus. Maddie the Destroyer. It depends on what qualifies as heavy metal, but it's gonna be either Black Sabbath or Megadeth. Iron Maiden's in a close 4th place on that.
Jupiter speaking facts. Real. Finding a 7-leaf clover. Yeah, shit. I don't know. I think I probably have a 5-leaf on me right now, at least.
No, but Chuck, what's your favorite fucking metal band?
Usually do. Oh.
Usually do? I don't know them.
That's impossible. Possible. Metal or metalcore?
Okay, all right. Well, while you're figuring that out, fucking it 2 things fucking shaped 3 things maybe shaped my fucking metal idea career. One of them was
the only 5 clip I have on right now is a bad one because like the leaf
that's a little teeny guy
is it's a little mutant leaf that like fell on top of the other leaves. Like yeah, it's like it's not very good. So I haven't given that one to anyone.
Yeah,
but I give them all away. Like because I'm always gonna find another one.
Yeah, no, but anyway, fucking I randomly came across fucking Paranoid when I was a fucking teenager, and just like loved the shit out of like Ozzy Sabbath. And for like, the longest time, I was like, well, if Ozzy's not in it, it's not really Sabbath. Which I guess I get that argument now, but like with the benefit of hindsight, like.
My favorite classic metal
Dio was better without Sabbath, and Sabbath was better without Dio. And I'm sorry, Ozzy. Ozzy was better without Sabbath, and Sabbath was better without Ozzy. And like, while I do love Dio shit, Tony Martin fucking era Sabbath is fucking peak, and
It's good. It's good.
and
It's really
and
good.
Headless Cross is their best album, and I
Yeah,
will
cares about
fight
it,
you
but
on
it's
that.
really good. Yeah.
But then on top of that, the two other ones were I grew up in Florida, right? And my dad came back from like his morning run one day, and he found a duffel bag on the side of the road. This is a Florida
fucking
man
dude.
story.
Maiden and Motorhead, also really good
Yeah.
band.
Yeah, but anyway, fucking he came back from his morning run. This is a Florida man story, and he's like, "Yeah, I found a bag on the side of the road. It's got a pound of weed in it, a gun with the fucking serial numbers etched off, and this CD. You can have the CD." And my dad gave me the CD, which was Metallica's Black Album, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Because at this point, I'd only heard fucking Hotel California and some other dumb shit on the fucking radio. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I played a video game called Streets of LA, which was kind of like Grand Theft Auto, except for you were a cop. And Megadeth was in the soundtrack. And one of the songs was Symphony of Destruction. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
I was in school. My cousin gave me a shit ton of albums.
Read it, Chuck. Not mumble it.
Sorry. I was bullied a lot when I was in school. My cousin gave me a shit ton of albums. Rust in Peace, Power Slave, Kill 'Em All, Master. He's like, here, play guitar. Stop punching people.
I can only advise half of that. Like, here, play guitar. Keep punching people.
No, I mean playing guitar is definitely better than punching people. Punch people when they need to be punched. And that's always. I'm not going to give you a blueprint for when somebody needs to be punched. But if I had to, it would go something like this.
You're at a bar and they looked at you weird.
Is he punching you? Probably punch him. Did he grope or offend or otherwise violate somebody? Probably punch him.
Yeah.
Did he say that Saint Anger was good?
No, you wouldn't punch that guy. You wouldn't punch that guy. That's stab territory.
Take pity on
him. You're right. That's not stab. That's you.
Take pity on him. Take pity on him.
That's first either. No. That's first step. Leave the area. Second step, either convert to Catholicism or fucking Greek Orthodox. Step 3, pray for them. Pray for their fucking
soul. Called me out. Chuck did the narrator voice of that. You're right, I did. I actually deliberately did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck did the narrator voice of that. You're right. That's a different voice. I'm drunk and I was able to shift into it. It's been a fucking pleasure to narrate books with Trip. He's my best friend, and I was there when the books were first being written. And Maddie, you haven't finished book 6 yet, right? You're the one. You haven't finished book 6?
Yeah, he hasn't finished book 6, so we can't.
Oh, there's such a payoff for it. There's such a good reason for it. Like the entire reason I pitched narrating books to Trip was because of an idea that you're gonna get to and you're gonna fucking love it, but it's only good in the audiobooks. Not that the books aren't.
No, it works in the book too. Like I've gotten not death threats for the end of book 6, but like definitely a litany of why I'm a shitbag and then why they're gonna not buy the next book, but buy the rest of the series.
It's a small thing. It's a small thing, but it's so fucking tasty.
Dude, it's literally less than a fucking paragraph.
When Trip told me that this was how it went, I'm like, wait. What if I narrated these books just for that? And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's so fucking worth it. And it was a lot of work. Like I had to narrate 3 books. Book 4 is a fucking marathon.
Yeah, because book 4 is the longest.
I gotta tell you,
book 4 is the longest. Yeah.
Is it the longest in the series?
It's the longest. 7 is a close second, and then the first one.
My first audiobook that I ever narrated was the longest book in Trip's million-word franchise. Like fucking A. And obviously, at the end of the day, I'm not going to have nearly the narration comport that Trip has. but an awful goddamn lot of narration. The entire point of it was for this one juicy moment that I sold him on, and we were on a live stream the night I came up with an idea, much
Yeah,
like this.
we were spitballing it, and then the comment section was like, "Yeah, no, fuck you. You have to do that."
Yeah, and she was like, "I'm gonna pitch this to the 7 people in here right now. How do you feel about that?" Everyone's like, "Do it, you fast fuck! Like it's gonna be so fucking good."
Also, for context, it was one of these videos. I think we were on like hour 6, and like everyone that was in the chat was like, "Yeah, listen, we read the entire series like it was the word of God, so we understand every little fucking nitpick about this shit."
Yeah, and they're like, "I love that. It's a good idea." And I don't know. I love the vote of confidence because like all they had heard me in at that point was Doc and Prince and Jerry. They had no way of knowing that I could narrate, and narration is hard for those of you.
Especially with me, because like I have him like we're on a FaceTime call pretty much.
Hardcore directing.
And I'm calling, and the entire time he's trying to narrate, I'm trying to break his bearing by calling him homophobic slurs the entire fucking time. So he's got to put me on mute while he reads.
Entirely wrongly misplaced. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I've seen a couple up close. But what was it? Boondock Saints do? Like he's on like the golden pistols. Like I can't remember what he says. Do these make me look gay or whatever? And he's like, you look like you might have seen a couple up close.
Also, Matt, just saying, love your ability to world build in these novels. Thank you. Most of it's daydreaming and ideas I think would be cool while I'm drinking. And then also a lot of luck and happenstance that like comes into it, and I read it later. I'm like, oh, that worked out. Good
also, Maddie, what do you have? If I had a PC and a mic, I would tell them to be part of it. Fuck, I'm so excited. Maddie, what do you have?
I mean, most of us are fucking like shoestring this. Like, this is a 0 budget production. I just got really good at editing.
What do you have? Yeah. Like, you do need a mic. A mic is important.
Well, he's watching this on Instagram, so I'm imagining his phone.
Yeah. You do have to spend some money to be a part of it. You do have to have a computer. You do have to have a DAW, but there are lots of free DAWs.
Yeah, there's a lot of free ones. Like most people are doing it with Audacity.
And I are always recruiting. Audacity is free,
and you can get a workable microphone and set up for $50.
And I'm telling you, like, even if you don't want to spend the $30 on what Amazon sells now for like a foam isolation booth, you can build an isolation booth with a shoe.
Dude, I'm doing my shit on a Mac. I don't know what you're talking about, Matt.
I have a Mac. What are you talking about? I do everything on a Mac. We both do everything on a Mac.
Yeah, it's all Mac.
Mac. Oh, maybe it has an Xbox. Dude, fuck your Xbox. What kind of Mac do you have? What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, like there's
you've got GarageBand for free. Yeah. GarageBand is amazing. It's not mine though.
Okay. You can borrow it for an hour.
Yeah, but can you use it?
Well, no, I mean, because that is a fucking funny thing though, because like there have been some people I've like tried to like recruit for this, and like, hey, I'm doing this thing. Can I get you to like?
I want a MacBook Air right now.
Yeah,
that's what I do. I have to work on. Yeah,
but they'll be like, oh man, I don't know if I can invest that much time in it. It's like, it's gonna take an hour. They're, oh well, I mean, I don't know. It's like okay, all right.
Wait though, Maddie, are you an adult?
He's on Terrible. Of course, it's an adult.
That doesn't mean anything. Are you an adult? Are you grown up?
I hope so.
You could still hang out on the chat. Not gonna cut you off. I use it for Twitch. So man, I'm 33. Oh fuck yeah! All right, sick. Okay, yeah. All right, I use it for Twitch. So damn man, contact Trip. You're on Instagram right now, right?
Yeah, no, fucking like, yeah, no.
We're always looking for new original voices.
No, I was gonna say, man, fucking like, you can get a fucking microphone on fucking Amazon for like $40. That works, and all you gotta do is like put yourself in a closet.
We're gonna buy your shit, but if you want to be a part of this, like literally, and you must understand this. I am a narrator for books. I am going unpaid.
I bought you whiskey. I bought you a 30 rack for the last book. I bought you a 30 rack that I was going to drink half of and said it was for the last
You
book.
came down to visit me and you bought some beer. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, that was kind of funny because you had this really cool can crusher, right? And it like had the thwomp from like Mario Brothers on it, so like you crush a can and it looked like the thwomp crusher can. And I was there for a few days, and his roommate was like, "Hey, listen, I know you guys are having fun, but like when you crush that can thing, it keeps me up. So could you guys not do that?" So we're like, "Yeah, sure." So we start drinking at like
crushing cans after midnight,
5 or 6, and then like when his roommate goes to bed, we just like start putting the cans on the table. Wake up the next morning, and there's like 70 beer cans between me and him, and his roommate's like, "You guys drank 30 beers before I went to bed," and then we're both like, "Yeah," and we didn't crush these.
We're talking Olympic level drinking here,
yeah. But Chuck, can you carry the conversation for like a minute? I gotta piss.
I got to as well.
I'll get it when you get back. You'll be all right.
No. You go first. I'll hang. I'm gonna talk to Maddie. Maddie, what's up? All right, so you're talking about like, oh, I want to do voices. Not so hard. So I have this like ridiculously expensive, like I can't get it in the boom microphone, like in the view. But you don't need something like this. Not important. I did a lot of my narration on a 15-year-old condenser mic. It was a blue condenser mic. And like a Yeti or Snowball or anything, or even like a $40 like cardioid dynamic mic would be fine. The most important thing is just like isolating your environment. And that could be as simple as putting your microphone in a shoebox and putting some foam in the shoebox, cutting a hole in it, or putting a blanket over your head, which sounds ridiculous, but like it is actually viable for like isolating sound. What we need is just like for you to give us a basically like noise full neutral environment so that we can chop it up and edit and level up the way that we need to. But we're always looking for new voices. It's fun. It's good. And these books are largely based on Tripp's writing a book. He's doing his thing. I bullied him into, hey, let's do some audiobooks. He started, hey, I'm voicing everything. I'm like, yeah, you and Doc talking to each other, nobody can tell that you're two people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll voice Doc. And that's how it started. And since then, we've just gotten dozens of people who are just like really excited to be a part of it. And just like participating for the sake of participating. And like, correct me if I'm wrong, Tripp, you're not making a lot of money off this, are you?
I mean, not a whole hell of a lot.
Like we're doing it because
I mean, yes and no. So like actual fucking product, no.
Oh, you put the patch jacket on, man. It's coming out.
But people have went and bought the war chest about it, and I don't actually make a lot of money from that either. Yeah. But like, that one's
we don't make a lot. Like we don't. I say we don't. I don't make anything. These books are Tripp's baby. I'm just his best friend, and just like trying to be.
This is an extreme passion project. Like I'm really just hoping that like YouTube blows up about it because I post these.
I don't make $1. I don't make a dime. I voiced 3 audiobooks and have been compensated 0. So anybody who's like,
I brought you whiskey about this. You've not been compensated 0.
I'm not complaining. Fuck off.
Yeah. Also, Maddie, everyone's doing it for free. Like this is a passion project.
Yeah. We don't have the money, and I say we don't. You don't have the money.
No. I mean, because like, fucking, Yeah,
Yeah.
you put the chapters up on fucking YouTube or whatever. Average views is like up on 100. Like it's
we
not
just want
not
people to
great.
do the books and enjoy
Yeah.
them. Like my entire argument for like going the audiobook route was I listen to books more than I read them. We
Yeah.
should do this. Or you should do this.
And
Like,
I really hate fucking most audiobooks because it's like the guy from this village came out and the guy from the village said the thing and the other guy replied the thing. Let's do this for 5 hours. It's like, no.
yeah.
Let's not do that.
Manny, if you wanted to be part of the voice acting team,
Yeah, no, fucking I'll pull anybody that can give me a fucking half decent voice involved.
DM Trip on Instagram and just fucking send a quick voice reel of like, hey, this is me trying to record my voice at the most neutral way possible. I don't know how to interpret
and well, I mean, a lot of the time it's like, hey, fucking give me like 30 to 60 seconds of you talking. Okay, that sucked. The way you delivered it was fine, but you got to change this, and this in your settings. Here's a YouTube video that will tell you. Oh, wait, are you in GarageBand or Audible or what's your recording software?
Mac,
okay,
Mac,
watch this video. Do what this guy tells you to do for fucking settings.
Yeah. And I was like, flat is fine. Trip's gonna change it all. Yeah. Flat is the most important thing. Background noise elimination is the most important thing. Don't have a noise floor. If you're listening to your recording and there's a unusable.
Yeah.
Gotta cut that out. And you can cut that out on your end with a couple of ways. Using a cardioid mic, cheaper than condenser, generally speaking, or using a condenser mic and just turning down the gain and leaning a little closer and having something surrounding you in the mic.
The way I do it is like I got a big box that I just put like foam on the inside of.
The mic can be in a foam box, or you could literally have a big fucking blanket over your head, which sounds stupid, but is fine.
But it works.
But it works.
The best one though is going into a closet.
Yeah,
that's full of clothes.
The best thing is in a closet full of clothes, because a bunch of clothes hanging in a closet and a small space like that is actually the most like naturally muffled, awesome space. It's like paying for a studio, but like just do it there. Yeah.
However, the big thing though, Maddie, is that if we do use you and you use the word a boot, I'm in Pennsylvania. I will swim across Lake Erie and kick you in the dick. It's about.
Maddie says, for reference, my range of voices, I can do most voices from Yoda to Wario and back.
Oh, hey,
it's a fucking wild and funny range of voices. Like, disrespect you are in. Yo, Mario. Like, I don't know what Wario sounds like anymore.
Oh no, Jethro's back. Fucking
Wait, Jethro.
You Southern Cross? Cool, got it tatted.
The Aussie? Wait, the Aussie?
Yeah, Jethro.
Jethro, are you back?
Well, it said he is. It said Jethro joined. But
Jethro, are you back? I'm not gonna go pee. I'm not gonna grab another beer. I don't need one. Jethro, say you're here. You goddamn Aussie.
Queenslander.
You Queenslander.
I do appreciate that I have a fucking international audience.
I spent 3 months in Queensland back in 2013.
Hey, you spent 3 months in Cleveland?
2013, Queensland.
Cleveland.
Queensland.
Cleveland.
I was trying to be a voice actor in my early 20s, but he's fucking here. I was trying to be a voice actor in my early 20s, but super competitive. Don't worry, I don't speak full Canadian.
Also, Maddie, fucking, I know you're not there. I know you're not there yet.
There are actually Canadian accents that are going to come like useful in the later books.
Yeah. And the last 3 books, Canadian accents will be extremely useful. However, to be fair, most of them French Canadian. So,
hang on. You probably can't see this patch that well.
No, dude, I can't even see that patch. It's like pixelated and blurry and shit. You're gonna have to explain that one, buddy.
This patch is the Raven Team 72nd Electrical Warfare Signals Regiment. Yep, Raven. I spent 3 months embedded with the 7th Signals Regiment in Australia, in Toowoomba. You know where Toowoomba is?
Did you eat Vegemite?
I ate Vegemite. Of course I love it. I like Vegemite. Like, it's good. I like everything. But yeah, I was at the Signals 7th Signals Reggie. Embedded with what are they called? They were like the equivalent of the radio reconnaissance platoon. They were like the RST or something like that. It was a good time. The entire point was like cross training. We all used the same kit, so like mostly what we did is get drunk together. It was good. Amberley. Yeah. I was in Toowoomba. You know where Toowoomba is?
I mean, he probably does. You're probably. I don't know for a fact, but I'm imagining that you're asking if you're in Charleston if he knows where Charlotte is.
No. Toowoomba is pretty fucking obscure. Like, Toowoomba is like being in Ohio. Like, yeah, it's only like
I don't wish that on my enemies.
It's only like an hour and a half off the coast, but like Toowoomba was like pretty bumfuck. There were 3 bars there. 2 of them were clubs. It was fun. I had a good time. I love my time there. It was great. But like, I was one of 6 Yanks in the entire town. Like, while I was there. Like, Toowoomba, better than Scurr. I will DM Trip momentarily, but I have to go to bed.
2 a.m. here. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. here too, man. We're in the same time zone. Hey, thanks for liking the books, Maddie. We'll catch you around. Wait, no.
Maddie, love you.
God save the queen, or whatever you guys say up there. I said queen.
Cool. Trip.
What's up?
Your turn into the chat. I'm gonna go piss and grab a beer.
Okay. All right, so since I have no idea what the fuck we're talking about, I'm just gonna rant and ramble a fucking little bit. But yeah, no, fucking thanks for everybody for fucking tuning in. We'll fucking get back to it here when Chuck gets back here momentarily after fucking draining the lizard or fucking spanking the skank. Not skank, spanking the snake. I don't know why spanking the snake is a fucking term, because I can't fucking say it because I'm dyslexic as fuck and can't read fucking shit. But I don't know. That'll come in fun. Fucking Jethro, we're gonna hang out for a minute. Fabulous night, light lords. On top of doing our audiobooks, or my audiobooks, the Smoke Fairy Tales audiobooks, I'm also right now just got done wrapping up a audiobook for a guy named T.E. Butcher. Oh yeah, fucking Jethro. It's like in the morning. You eating breakfast watching this? But this guy T.E. Butcher wrote a book called Storm Warning that I just narrated, and it should be coming out on Audible or Spotify or wherever you listen to fucking audiobooks in January. We're done with production. We're just getting through some legal admin stuff. But it's going to be a good time if I don't say so myself. It's not fully produced, or it's not a full cast production like my audiobooks are. But like, with mine, I'm giving it the fucking patience to like get a full fucking cast and then do all the music for it and like working on the sound effects. So like this dude's books is just me talking, but like I'm doing all the fucking voice acting work with it also. But it's a fun story. It's kind of like Gundam, but it's on Mars, and like imagine if World War III happened, between us and the Russians in the 50s or 60s, but like on Mars and with giant robots. But it's gonna be fun, and I'll start linking to it once it comes out. But I had a good time with it, so I think we're at the point now where I can start fucking talking about it and be like, "Hey, this is coming." So yeah,
He's coming. He's coming.
it's coming. He's coming.
Washington. 6'20" weighs a fucking ton.
Opponents beware. Opponents beware. He's coming. Coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are this in the comments? Have a fabulous nice lords. Morning. Woo. You're signed up, Jethro? Jethro.
No. He's saying good morning because he's in Australia because it's the morning there.
But he's leaving.
Oh well, if he's leaving, like we're only gonna hang out for like 10 more minutes before we bounce off because we're coming up on 2 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Have a fabulous nice lords. Hey, Jethro. 7 single Reggie. Toowoomba. You fucking cut. Love you.
Well, no, what was weird about the Australian military though is because like I haven't been to Australia, but we had them. I've done joint training shit with them in other fucking places, and the two things that were weird was the first one was their promotion system doesn't work the same way ours does. So if they just want to stay a private forever, they can do that, which is really weird in America. But like I was working with Lance Corporals or Lance Jacks that were 40 fucking years old, and it was like, why aren't you a sergeant? I don't want to get promoted. It's like, all right. But the other thing though is my first unit was the 1st Marine Division, and because of shit that happened in fucking World War II, our marching song is Waltzing Matilda. So like, we'd go around and be like, Waltzing Matilda, you'll come waltzing Matilda with me. And the Australian dudes would be like, why do you know that song? It's like, because that's our division's theme song. It's like, that's our country song. It's like, yeah, you're gonna have to fight me for that one, buddy, because listen, I understand that that's your national anthem, but like that's my unit's fucking marching song, so fuck you, guy. And
everything. Jethro, if you haven't signed off yet, I'm holding 2 beers. It's Anzac Day.
Is it Anzac Day?
No, it's not today. I'm just saying.
Oh,
you're me. It's Anzac Day. And Aussie Digger walks up to me. He's like, "Here's Chuck. He's true blue. He's an Aussie through and through. He's a bastard, so they say. He went to heaven, go to heaven, he went the other way." Like, and it's like it always mumbles off in the end there. He went to go to heaven, but he went the other way. He went down, 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 and like you had to. Finish both beers you were double parking with. While they were singing at you. It was just it was a crime to double park. You couldn't have 2 beers. You're double parking. I enjoyed it a lot. But I think my favorite thing, Jethro, when I got to Australia, if you haven't left yet, was I got there on day 1. Lieutenant Davies picks us up at the airport. So he brings us to base. And the first thing that I've said this a few times on stream, the first thing one of your diggers said to me from balcony was, "Welcome, cunt." And I'm like, "You don't even know me." Lieutenant Davies leans in and goes, "Oh, there's no more of a team and endearment here, mate. Like, we call our mates cunts and the cunts mates. If he says it with a different tone, like, oh, you fucking cunt, well, you may be in trouble." And I just love that. Like, I was like, oh, okay, so cunt's a friendly word. What's up, cunt? Am I doing it right?
Yeah, but to be fair about that, once a jolly swag man camped by the billabong under the shade of the coolba tree, and he sang and he watched and he waited while his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang and he danced and he waited while his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. I think it was after the Battle of Guadalcanal, 1st and 2nd Marine Division, before they got sent off to go fight the Japanese and the rest of the Pacific. I think they were stuck in Melbourne for a few months. And it was funny because they were defending Australia because all the Australians were in Europe because England.
Yeah. They say Melbourne.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's funny though because fucking that's the 1st and 2nd Marine Divisions go song. Well, and it's funny because I always think it's funny because they always do the fucking moto videos. It's like, let's put Drowning Pool or Metallica or fucking something else in the background. And it's like, there's another song that's extremely relevant to this. We're not gonna do that one. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Okay. All right. I'll shut up.
All right, Aussie says, granted, must have Vegemite sandwich first. I love Vegemite.
Down. I've never had
I liked it a lot. I as somebody who likes wit beers quite a lot, I just thought it was like eating a wit beer sandwich. Like, I don't know what there's not to like. I got it. Like, when I got to Australia, they were like, "Oh, you got drop beers. They got fucking drop the fucking trees and take fucking juggers out." Okay, so that's not real. Somebody said something about hoop snakes. Everyone was on about redback spiders. I'm just like, I know what a redback is. If you think I didn't come to your country and dive into every fucking spider and snake lore that I possibly could as a reconnaissance marine, you're out of your mind. I found a redback.
One of the things specifically talking about wildlife is everyone's like, oh, so Australia's just like the Texas of the Commonwealth countries. It's like, nah, dude. I know what their wildlife's like. That's Florida. Australia's fucking Florida.
I still think the scariest part of the world is the Amazons. Like tigers. I'm sorry, just tigers. No,
I think it's the Southeast United States because Florida, man.
Yeah, Florida, man.
Apex super predator on bath salts.
Yeah. Crocodiles, yeah. Let's see what he said. Spent many nights in the bush and always found comfort in the Southern Cross. You unintentionally made it poetic.
Was in Canada for a mate's wedding. Could not find the Southern Cross in Canada. Yeah, you can only see the Southern Cross from the Southern Hemisphere.
Everything in Australia wants to kill you. Yeah, but you guys have just as much dumb superstition about it as everyone in America does with our wildlife. You learn to respect wildlife because of dumb superstition, and nobody gets killed because you respect it a lot more.
Well, one thing, first off, water moccasins and alligators will fucking kill you, but also deep lore fucking cut there. There's a couple lines in the first Smoke with Fairy Tales book where half the virescents went to Australia because they're from if you look at the Southern Cross, they're from the small star on the right at the bottom of the thing. And they're like, oh, we're from that star. Let's just go there.
Jethro just said, redback spider can shoot with ice. Fun fact about the redback spider. Redback spider is a close cousin to the black widow in the United States. They have essentially the same type of neurotoxic venom. And nobody has died from a bite from either a redback or a black widow since the anti-venom was brought on for that type of neurotoxic venom.
What was that, in the 70s?
1956.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah. So 1956, they brought in the the anti-venom for the black widow and the redback. A redback bite or a black widow bite is dangerous if you are pregnant because it might kill your kid. Or if you're very old and enfeebled or just otherwise enfeebled. But I was working at a summer camp as a teen and one of my buddies got bit. He got bit by a black widow. And yeah, it sucked. He had a fever. He had cramps. Redback bites characterized as back and chest cramps. Black widow bites characterized as gut intestinal cramps. Yeah. You get cramps. You just get cramps and a fever. We took him to the hospital, and we were like, "Oh my god, books told us that you're gonna die," and they're like, "Yeah, we're just gonna monitor him and see if he needs the antivenom." He didn't need it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of weird though, because like
He didn't need it. He didn't need it. Like, and he just got over it. It's like, and that's what made me realize spiders aren't that big a deal.
No, spiders aren't a big deal. And like
snakes are a big fucking deal because Australia's got some fuck you snakes.
Yeah.
But like spiders aren't that big deal. There's like 2 species of spiders in the world that are actually fucking dangerous. One of them is the 6-eyed sand spider, which actually has deadly venom that might kill you. The other one is a United States spider, the brown recluse. That everyone in the United States swears they've seen 1,000 of, but they only live in a small region and they're not that aggressive. But you get a bad staph infection from those bites. Yeah. And that infection is very dangerous. Other than that, spiders just aren't a fucking big deal. Just fucking deal with them. Huntsmen are fucking cool.
Sorry. No, and that's my thing with that, because like we got a lot of spiders around here, and I'm still, for lack of a better term, training my wife on spiders, because like the 2 big ones we have here is in the summer we have orb weavers, and they're fucking beautiful, and I refer to them as my girlfriends because
probably European garden spiders.
No. They're actual orb weavers up here.
Yeah.
I'll send you one later, but they got the big fucking like ass and like little tiny body. Like the big fucking like pentagon looking fucking angular, like almost looks like the same pattern as a barn owl.
Yeah, it sounds like a European garden spider. They actually yeah.
But anyway, fucking they eat shit, so you know, don't fuck with them. The other one though is wolf spiders. Yeah. The other one though is wolf spiders, and I have a lot of them in my house. And my wife freaks the fuck out and is like, I don't want to take a shower with this wolf spider watching me, so I gotta fucking take it outside or whatever. But like every time she kills one, I'm like, babe, do you want silverfish? Because killing the fucking wolf spiders is how you get silverfish. Stop killing the fucking wolf spiders. They are my friends. We talk. I give them beer. Sometimes I give them a cigarette. They take care of the other shit. So do you want wolf spiders or do you want everything else?
Silverfish.
Stop killing the wolf spiders.
Silverfish will eat plastic and glue. And rubber that is organically based.
Yeah. And I only ever happen to have silverfish in my house when my wife has been killing wolf spiders.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about.
Silverfish are like prehistoric fucking like animals. They're really cool. But they suck at walls. They don't have any verticality game. If you see a silverfish on a wall, that fucker's done to rights. It can't do anything. The best anti-silverfish pest in your house that you might think is creepy, and I think they're creepy too. They give you the heebie-jeebies, but house centipedes is the colloquial term for centipedes that have the really long, spindly legs, where they're like the legs come up. They have really tall kneecaps, and they come down in like a slope. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they have like all those legs are really spindly. Those fuckers are amazing house pest controllers. They're even better than wolf spiders. And they can't bite, unlike wolf spiders.
Yeah.
Don't kill them. They can't bite. They don't have the mouth parts to puncture human skin. They just don't bite. So I see him and I'm like, you're fucking weird, but you're doing a job. So
yeah, well, the ones in Jethro's house are fucking doing their jobs too. Bob, Mick, and fucking Nigel.
Bob, Mick, and Nigel.
All right. Well, on that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna fucking deuce out. Hey, Jethro, thanks for hanging out. Tell Bob I said hi. Tell Mick I said hi, and tell Nigel.
I love huntsman spiders. I think they're so fucking cool. Before you kill them.
Yeah.
I spent like my first like month on Australia just trying to hold a huntsman. Because like we have huntsmen in America as well, but they're not quite as big and spindly. They're not as fast. Huntsmen in Australia are just like ninjas. They literally bounce and fly. Like they're so fucking fast. And my first time trying to catch one, I was just like, all right, get in my cover, my hat. And it bounced off my hat and bounced onto my face, and then parkoured off my face and just like ran away. I'm just like, fucking A. And it just like fucked off and just made me feel like an idiot. But I eventually did get to hold a huntsman, and like I managed to get one in a good abdomen grasp. And they're very gentle, very cool spiders. But everyone's terrified of them because it's a big fucking spider. But like they're fucking sick. They're good spiders. And they don't bite. I classify spiders into the don't bite and won't bite category. Yeah. Because like most spiders will try to bite if you crush them. If you're crushing a spider in your hand, it's gonna try to bite. So you got the don't bite and won't bite. You got some spiders that literally you could crush them in your hands and they just won't bite. Not a lot of them. The rest of them are in the don't bite category. Like, no spiders deserve to be placed in the will bite category, which is the I'm just gonna come bite you, you bastard. Not a thing. Like, not a thing. Not a thing. Even less so than snakes, which really just want to fuck off and like give you their space. But spiders especially. Like, some of them, jumping spiders especially, just kind of want to be your friend. As soon as they realize that
you can train jumping spiders, though.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as they realize that you're not trying to eat them, you are just a fun environment for them. And then you can become friends with them. And I mean friends. The way you can make pet friends with like any other pet. Jumping spiders want to be your buddy. Especially if you feed and water them. Like, it's fucking crazy. And I got that vibe from huntsmen. They're crazy, fast, strong, ridiculous, awesome spiders. But if you manage to grab one and they're like, oh, you're not going to eat me? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Big thing. Grabbed me. Not voring me immediately. Maybe we could work something out. and if you fed one and watered one, they become like weirdly loyal. They're smart. I think they're really cool bugs. That's all I have to say about that. Yeah. It's got across the speed. They're so fucking fast.
But
like I swear to God, they run at like 4 or 5 miles an hour, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for like.
But when you're that big,
yeah, like they're fucking quick, and they jump. And jumping is way faster than running.
Yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for fucking tuning in. We're gonna try, but no promises to make this a weekly thing. Probably on Friday nights. Sometimes random other ones. There will be no announcements. So good luck finding us.
Jethro, thanks for hanging in.
Yeah, Jethro, fucking
is still here. Trip, you tell me.
Say what? Well, he's the only person commenting, so yeah.
And then was there. All right, Jethro. Cheers. Ta.
Cheers, Jethro. All right. Adios.